An iconic concerto and 2 dramatic Russian works highlight this CSO program, led by Riccardo Muti. Edvard Grieg composed his piano concerto while spending a pleasant summer with his wife and newborn daughter at a rural summer cottage in Denmark. The Norwegian composer settled there after finishing studies at the Leipzig Conservatory, and the concerto reflects his many interests at the time. Its form and key of A minor were inspired by Schumann's piano concerto, including the cascading burst of piano chords at the opening. There are also many hints of Norwegian folk music. The finale evokes the spring dance, a traditional village dance performed in the country's fjord regions. A pianist himself, Grieg was never fully satisfied with his concerto. Though it was popular from the start, he tinkered with it until his final year. Leif Ove Andsnes is our soloist. A 19-year-old Felix Mendelssohn wrote the Calm Sea and Prosperous Voyage overture after 2 poems by his friend Goethe. The titles were not complimentary. A calm sea in those days meant that a ship couldn't sail, and the music evokes what Goethe calls its deathly stillness. But eventually, wind gusts are cued by the flute, the sky brightens, and a trumpet fanfare signals the ship's arrival at its destination. The other short piece on the program is Alexander Scriabin's Reverie. This was Scriabin's first orchestral work to be played in the U.S., introduced by the Cincinnati Symphony in 1900. With a dreamy, melancholic atmosphere, it's an early work by a composer who would go on to write ecstatic and mystical works on a grand scale. Finally, Shostakovich's 6th Symphony puzzled listeners at its 1939 premiere by the Leningrad Philharmonic. Its form is unusual, consisting of a somber and slow first movement, a bristling scherzo, and this exuberant finale that seems cut from a Rossini overture. Over time, it has won admirers as a personal and authentic statement crafted in difficult times. Days after its premiere, Stalin invaded Finland, and as a result, Shostakovich would go on to write symphonies that mirrored the devastation of war.